Now, it may surprise you, but we only need 3 foods to survive. That's it, just 3 foods. And if you're prepping for any kind of emergency, these 3 things are absolutely essential. I'm going to go through them and tell you what they are. But I want to warn you to stick through the video because prepping channels don't tell you exactly what you need to know about this. See, a lot of people talk about stockpiling beans, rice, and all that, which is fine, but they miss out on the crucial components of what your body truly needs to function. They're worried about calories, but not the building blocks of life itself. I'm a physician, I understand this, I love studying it, understanding it, and of course teaching it to you. So many people are deficient in these things already, and in a real crisis situation, it's going to be even more critical to have these 3 foods covered. Stay to the end, the 3rd one is absolutely essential. Your life depends on it. Let's talk about the first essential food group, protein. You've heard it before, protein is the building block of life, and it's absolutely true. Think of your body like a house. You can't build a strong, sturdy house without bricks and mortar, right? Protein is like that for your body. It's made up of these little things called amino acids. Think of them like the tiny building blocks of protein. Now, there are 21 different amino acids, but here's the catch, 9 of them are essential. Essential means your body can't make them on its own. You have to get them from the food you eat. And if you don't get enough of these essential amino acids, well, it's like trying to build a house with missing bricks. It's just not going to work very well. You'll start to see problems like muscle weakness, fatigue, you name it. So where do you get these essential amino acids? The best sources, my friends, are animal products. We're talking meat, fish, eggs, the good stuff. Think about a juicy salmon fillet, a nice piece of tuna, or even some good old-fashioned roast beef. These foods are packed with all 9 essential amino acids in the right ratios that your body needs. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but Dr. Berg, what about plant-based protein? I'm vegetarian, and that's great. There are plant sources that provide essential amino acids too. Things like beans, lentils, and quinoa are good examples. But here's the thing. You often need to combine different plant sources to get all 9 essential amino acids. For example, rice and beans are a classic combination because they complement each other's amino acid profiles. So, if you're relying solely on plants for your protein, you have to be a little more strategic about it. But remember, in a survival situation, you want to make things as easy as possible. That's why I always recommend having a good supply of animal-based protein sources on hand. Now let's talk about practicality. Canned meats like tuna and salmon are excellent choices for prepping. They're shelf-stable, readily available, and packed with protein. Plus, they come in those convenient little cans, so you can easily store them and take them with you if you need to bug out. Another great option is beef jerky. It's lightweight, portable, and has a long shelf life. But here's a little tip for you. Make sure you're getting high-quality jerky without a ton of added sugar or preservatives. We want to keep things as natural as possible. Remember, in a survival situation, you need to be able to rely on your body to be strong and resilient. And that all starts with giving it the right fuel, starting with protein. Now let's move on to the second essential food group, fats. I know, for years we've been told that fat is bad for us. But let me tell you, that's just not true. In fact, certain fats are absolutely essential for survival. Just like with essential amino acids, our bodies can't produce these essential fats on their own. We need to get them from our diet. And when we don't get enough, all sorts of things can go wrong. So what are these essential fats and why are they so important? The 2 main groups we're talking about are omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of these before and for good reason. They play a vital role in numerous bodily functions. Omega-6 fatty acids are important for things like growth, skin health, and reproductive health. They're found in foods like nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. Now, omega-3s, these are the rock stars. They're crucial for brain function, heart health, reducing inflammation, and even supporting a healthy mood. You'll find these powerhouses in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as in walnuts and flax seeds. But here's the thing. Most people don't get enough omega-3s and have too many omega-6s in their diet. This imbalance can lead to inflammation and other health problems. That's why it's crucial to include plenty of omega-3 rich foods in your diet, especially if you're prepping. Now, when it comes to prepping, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. First of all, shelf life. Nuts and seeds are a great option because they last a long time. However, their omega-3 content can degrade over time. so it's essential to store them properly in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. Canned fish, like sardines, are another fantastic choice. They're shelf-stable, readily available, and packed with those essential omega-3s. Plus, they're a good source of protein, making them a real nutritional powerhouse. Another thing to consider is portability. If you need to evacuate your home, you're not going to be able to take a lot of bulky food items with you. That's where things like fish oil supplements come in handy. They're small, lightweight, and provide a concentrated dose of omega-3s. Now, I know some people are hesitant to take supplements, but in a survival situation, they can be a lifesaver. Just make sure you choose a high-quality fish oil supplement from a reputable brand. Remember, your body needs essential fats to function properly, especially in times of stress. So don't neglect this crucial food group when you're prepping. All right, folks, let's dive into the third essential food group. This one often gets overlooked, but it's absolutely crucial for survival. We're talking about essential vitamins, minerals, and salts. You see, while protein and fats provide the building blocks and energy for your body, these micronutrients are like the spark plugs that keep everything running smoothly. They're involved in countless metabolic processes from energy production to immune function to nerve signaling. Without enough of these essential nutrients, your body simply can't function at its best. Now, in an ideal world, we'd get all the vitamins and minerals we need from a diverse whole food diet. However, the reality is that our modern food system often falls short. Soil depletion, long-distance shipping, and processing methods can all lead to nutrient deficiencies in the foods we eat. And in a survival situation where access to fresh produce may be limited, these deficiencies can become even more pronounced. That's why it's crucial to have a plan for supplementing these essential nutrients. Now, I'm not talking about just any old multivitamin here. You want to look for a high-quality formula that provides a broad spectrum of vitamins and minerals in their most bioavailable forms. These are the forms that your body can easily absorb and utilize. One crucial nutrient I want to highlight is vitamin C. This powerful antioxidant plays a vital role in immune function, wound healing, and collagen production. In a survival situation where stress levels are high and the risk of infection may be increased, maintaining adequate vitamin C levels is paramount. Now, while vitamin C is found in some shelf-stable foods like canned tomatoes and citrus fruits, it's also a good idea to have a dedicated vitamin C supplement on hand. Another critical aspect of micronutrient supplementation is electrolytes. Electrolytes are minerals that carry an electrical charge when dissolved in fluids like blood. They play a crucial role in regulating fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contractions. In a survival situation where dehydration is a real risk, maintaining electrolyte balance is essential. Now you can get electrolytes from foods like coconut water, bone broth, and leafy greens. However, it's also wise to have some electrolyte supplements on hand, especially if you're dealing with extreme heat, physical exertion, or gastrointestinal distress. Now, let's talk about salt. Yes, plain old salt. Sodium is an essential mineral that plays a vital role in fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contractions. In a survival situation where sweating and fluid loss are common, it's easy to become depleted of sodium. This can lead to fatigue, muscle cramps, and even more serious complications. So, don't be afraid to salt your food liberally, especially if you're sweating a lot. You can also add a pinch of salt to your water or electrolyte drinks to replenish your sodium levels. Remember, prepping isn't just about stockpiling calories. It's about ensuring you have the nutrients your body needs to thrive in challenging conditions. Don't overlook the importance of essential vitamins, minerals, and salts in your survival plan. So there you have it, the 3 essential food groups you need to survive: protein, essential fats, and essential vitamins, minerals, and salts. I hope you're prepping the right stuff because it's key that you have these kinds of things in there. Remember, it's not just about having enough food, it's about having the right kinds of food to support your body's needs. A lot of people say stockpile this food and that food, hoping you're going to get all these essential vitamins and minerals. But more than likely, you will not unless you actually supplement these too, especially when we're talking about essential fats and essential vitamins and minerals. That's why I always emphasize the importance of a well-rounded approach to prepping, one that includes a variety of nutrient-dense foods as well as appropriate supplements. I have other videos out there about different supplements I take. Really good stuff keeps you nice and healthy, so be sure to check those out if you want to learn more about optimizing your health and resilience. As always, thanks everybody, and we'll see you next time.